I think you must be here. I must be here. You must be here. We're here together. It's good to see everybody. Amy Moore, we can hear that thunder at our house. The thunderstorm warning that you have, we can hear. We're not even dark, except toward you. The sky is dark. How's everybody tonight? Are we ready? I think I got an easy one tonight. I always say that, though. I always think you're going to catch it real fast. Yeah, I bet it is loud. Let's get this show started. Hello, I'm Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. This is not Craft Roulette. This is Craft Roulette Part 2, featuring you, our card contributors, and your marvelous, marvelous cards. We're up to 372. That's a whole bunch of cuteness, and they really are cute. We are going to talk about them more later in the show. I don't want to forget this. We had a big week. I don't see the superstar in our chat right now, but we had a big week. Patty Beck hit 200 cards. She's our first one to hit 200 cards. She hasn't missed a week of sending in a card since the episode 5. She started joining us, and her card this week was super, super cute for her 200th. They had a little hippie chick. It was really funny. So congratulations, Patty Beck. Didn't know you that well before, but I think our little friendship has just bloomed over cards, and I really appreciate that. This is in Revue, which is Craft Roulette Part 2, featuring you, our card contributors. There's 3 acts. One is Mail Call, which is only one card because I decided not to go to the mailbox today because I know there's a reason to my madness. I know I'm going to get some of these to mail out to some people so I didn't go out today because I know I'm going to go out later and mail these to you probably. Well, I don't know when they're going to get here, but maybe this week. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I didn't have to mail a goodie bag because Tanisa took care of it, because she took care of the 2 prizes, which were the Craft Roulette Creative Companion, which is our book, where you can keep track of your cards that you contribute or want to contribute or dream of contributing to the show. So I didn't go out today. I decided to just keep my fuzzy socks on and take a day off. So that was that. I'm sorry. But I do have some things to share. I do. So anyway, we have Mail Call. I really digressed. We have Mail Call. We have Card Slideshow, where we're going to be looking at some of those cards from the Craft Roulette episode 205, which was our 4th anniversary. Pardon me. I see Hat Trick is in the group here, so she will be taking notes of who we talk about, whose cards we gossip about. It's all good stuff. And she will put those over on our Facebook group. If you are not a member of our Facebook group, you are invited to join us. It's called the Craft Roulette Show. It's a private group, so answer the questions and you'll be automatically entered, but otherwise you'll be automatically booted to try another day. And then we have, the fast pace, the wonderful, the Whodunit card detective game show, where you can play along and try to figure out whose card I'm stealing tonight. It's a cute one. I can tell you it is a cute one. I don't know if it's a good one, but I think it turned, well, okay. The prototype is cute. I'm not going to make it exactly the same, so we'll see. It could be a dog, but it'll be fun. You guys can opt in and play or just sit back and relax. It's fine either way. But first, we always start with a bad dad joke because they are wonderfully spiffy. Spiffing as a verb. Life confuses me sometimes. What do you call a belt with a watch on it? I'm not sure. We already bragged on you, Patty. What do you call a belt with a watch on it? Get ready. This is a groaner. You call it a waste of time. Maybe this deserves this. I don't know. Yeah, it's a waste of time. But I have another one. Somebody came to my door today. About time. That's pretty good, hat trick. She could be writing these. Somebody came to the door today. Heard this knock, knock. I called through the door. Who's there? And the guy on the other side said, Fletcher. And I said, Fletcher who? He said, let yourself go. Wrong one. Oh, I did the wrong one completely. No, that's not it at all. Okay, we'll get this face cam. Gosh, that one broke the internet. That was so bad. Fletcher, see, I let myself go. Okie doke. Anyway, we do want to thank our sponsors this month. Oh my gosh, they are giving away a lot of good stuff. Bella Cross Publishing is one of our sponsors. She's giving away a gift certificate to BellaCon 2024. My favorite things, we got to meet Libby Hickson at the beginning of the month. They are giving away a gift certificate every month, or every week. Trinity Stamps gave a bonus gift last week, and they are also giving a weekly gift as well, which you can use on the new Craft Roulette inspired products. And Whimsy Stamps is also giving away a gift certificate each and every week in March. It's a good gig. All you have to do is send in a card and then have the wheel randomly pick you. It's not bad. I think it's I hear these numbers on how you're like on the big jackpots and stuff. Those are big numbers. This is not that big. So, I mean, it's one in however many cards we have. So that's pretty good. Anyway, we do thank each and every one of our spin sponsors. We really appreciate you being so generous and letting us give away your stuff. Thank you. And if you are making a crafty purchase, please consider using the spin sponsors through our associates page on craftroulette.live, because some of them we have an affiliate link with, and that means that we get a little extra bonus gift. Okay, so I hope this is my first debut. I put some makeup on my scar. I think it's going to be just fine. Got one card last week when I stopped at the best post office in Kansas City, Martin City, and I got this beautiful card. It is from our friend Sharon Castor, who didn't get to join us on the call today, but I see her. I hope your parents did well, but I see her in the chat. Thank you so much, Miss Sharon Castor in the brown chair. Look how pretty this is. She's got it all embossed with a beautiful wreath and some metallic flowers and one of the Missouri state bird, the eastern bluebird, which is one of my favorites. So it's very fun to have. She's got a little embossing here. Happy birthday to someone special. That would be me. And she's got a little, it's popped up on some foam tape. So everything is handled well. She does a beautiful job. And then she sent me some butterfly stamps, which is a hair streak butterfly stamp, and even included the little birdie inside. Isn't that sweet? And look how pretty that is on the back too. So that's a smart thing, Sharon. I do so many panels on a card, I forget when you do the embossing, then you can have a pretty inside too. Oh, that is so smart. Anyway, she's a nice lady. I'm really, really thankful to know her. And I use these a lot. These are the stamps I use for the Mug Club stamps. So thank you so very much. That are just enough I don't worry about somebody else having to pay extra postage. It's gorgeous. A couple weeks ago, I was doing this little project. This was Your Paper Insider sent some tags to me inside a box. And I was just playing around with it, and I was just messing around with some trash because I like to play with trash, paper trash. I'm not so good on the wet kind of moldy trash that you might find in the kitchen after a month, but the Ockampucky and the high funk boogeries. But I do love a good piece of paper trash. So this was something I came up with, and I don't think I'd like it per se, but it might give somebody an idea for somebody like 1, 2, 3 something, right? So it was very simple, and it was just on a tag, but it would fit on a slimline or a 4x8, which is one of my favorite sizes. And but it would look good. Popped up on red. Let me see if I can find a piece of red. Well, as luck would have it, I happen to have some paper here. So, but see how that would look really pretty on popped up just on a piece of red cardstock, and then it would be folded a little bit. But yeah, I think it would be good. Or, when we've had the 2 tags, it would be cute with a second tag underneath too. For what, I don't know. But you could also use it for scrapbooking. So if you wanted to do 1, 2, 3 things I like about you, 1, 2, 3 things I want to do this year, 1, 2, 3 things, red fish, blue fish, that's right, polarize, all those kind of things. So just an idea. While I had that one out, I also made this today. So this one was something, the little birds are a stencil from Waffle Flower that I had. So Waffle Flower sent me some really cute things, and then I hurt my hand. By the way, did you notice? Yes. If you're just coming in, I'm going naked today. I do have some makeup on it, but it's a naked hand. So tell me if it looks hideous before Friday, please. Be gentle. Anyway, so they sent me some things, and this was called Folk Birdies or something, and it's a stencil. And it also had this. It was Christmassy. And so I put the little circle in there. Oh, it's crooked too. Well, of course it is. And use some little things for leaves. And I think it turned out kind of cute. They've got little glossy eyes and some crowns, because that's what we're all doing this week. We're putting crowns on everything. And then this was a hello from Desiree, who was our guest on Friday's stamp set that I have. And I think it turned out kind of cute. I know. I like it too. So it had all the little funny extra little tidbits there for your stenciling. I think they're cute. Dang it. Doesn't take much to make me happy and entertained. Give the girl some paper and she'll be quiet. Well, no, really, she'll talk some more. Speaking of Desiree, she was a fun guest last Friday, and this was one of her cards that I use, or one of her stamps that I used on my card for the bunny, the lovely bunny crown. But while it was still out, I went ahead and stamped it after brushing some areas of color, and then stamped it and then added some color with markers. I think it turned out kind of pretty. I don't know. What do you think? I think it's kind of pretty. It's kind of short. I don't know how big it is. 3 1/4 by something. Probably 6. So that was kind of a fun little card to make. I was on a Zoom call today with some lovely ladies from Club Fun, and so I was just cooking along with some pretty things. Oh, there was this was one of these birds too, but I didn't do a very good job. His eyes smeared. So he's been relegated to an ATC card instead of a actual card or tag. And he also kind of got a little outside the line, poor guy. But I think he's kind of cute. He's on some owl paper, and he's got a crown. So yeah. You got to have a crown. Okay, so are you ready? This is a goofy one. But we had a lot of fun making it today on that call. So this is Mr. Potato Head, and he has a crown on. Of course he does. And he's saying, let's party. He does fulfill all of the parameters this week. He has party colors. He has 4 strips of paper. He has a crown. And he is holding an envelope. So there is my Mr. Potato Head. He was all made by hand. I didn't have a die to make this darling potato. Also, I just stenciled the same thing I did here. It was out, and that's all it takes. Is if it's out, I will use it. So if it necessarily goes with the other stuff, doesn't matter. But I will use it. I did add my signatory there with the smudge, but I made his own shoes and his own little hands. I was wondering if I was going to have to like cut that in half with that angle and everything. Kind of freaked me out. So instead of doing that, I just folded it, and it turned out okay. And his legs were much longer, but Leslie said he has short legs and he's actually just like no legs. But I decided to give him a little bit of legs in case he needs to run from the French fryer. But I think he turned out kind of cute with his googly eyes and all his things, his big mustache. And I'm kind of crazy about him. So that's my mail call for you today. It's just stuff that I made. Sorry that I didn't go out to the mailbox now, but it's okay. It's just how it is at this point. But because we have so many other things we can do. Like start the slideshow with the right buttons. Man. Some days you just get lucky. Kingspud, I don't know if he has a name at this point. Kingspud. Do you make it one word? Kingspud? Spuddy King. Okay. Hat trick, I bet you come up with some jokes. What do you suppose? I think we're up to 376. 500's a long way off, but it's still early. We could still hit that 500. If you are a patron, you have till Thursday night at midnight to send in your card. And this one is a great set of, you just have to put a crown on whatever you do. And it doesn't have to be a stamp. You can make one. We're going to make one tonight. I don't want to tell you any more secrets. Let's start looking at some of these. There's my card. That's what I made. The project was an included in envelope. Colors were party colors. Element was crown. And 3 strips of paper was our random. Now, I think... Do you have a favorite? I don't know. The included in envelope has been... There's some small ones. There's some that are part of more of an interactive part of the card. There are envelopes inside envelopes. There are envelopes put together for gifts. There are decorated envelopes with a card. There are envelopes that have been cut up into things. I don't even know. You just said, hold my root beer and let's take over this gallery. It's quite a lovely thing. You have all sorts of parties. Parties, it's what you think of first. It's how you see a party. Do you see a party that's a tea party and what kind of soft colors, feminine colors, beautiful colors? Or do you see this bright primary first grader party or whatever? It's kind of, you get to decide those things. And I love that about this game. The crown, there are all sorts of crowns. We're going to see a bunch, I bet, tonight. I'm going to yawn. Oh, join me, please. Join me for a nice yawn. And then 3 strips of paper. Great way to bring in a focal point. Great way to have a little base. All about the base. And great way to just pull in some paper. That's cute. Let's look at some. Paula Williams from Barbados. Oh my goodness gracious, how exotic. This is her 19th card that she has sent in. She's got a matching envelope. See, how many ways can you keep track of these things? There's just too many. But matching envelope with a card, that is a coordination thing that is way above my ability. It's like, I did get myself some craft roulette return envelope stickers today. Pretty darn excited about those. I'm looking at them with love because I usually write them out. So I got my own. I treated myself, but this is so pretty. I can see her having a summer garden party in those colors so easily. And I bet they have some beautiful butterflies down there to inspire as well. She's got a stamped image of a crown molding. Crown molding on the top right of the card. goodness gracious, girl, how you pulled that one together. And she did spell that right. If it's the crown molding at the top of a ceiling, it's Moulding. And then the 3 banner strips, which is, real. It's almost like trusting me with spelling is almost like trusting me with math. 3 strips on the left. Aren't those nice looking banners? And then she's got her little butterfly on top of those. That's kind of a mixed media feel, doesn't it? A little collage-y feel. It's cool. And I'm guessing you stamped the pretty flowers, and then she has all that embossing on the little banners, and then those hexagons are awfully pretty too. They look like they have feathers, or marbling, or feathered marbles, or marbled feathers. And then she has got, why not just throw on some more beautiful little gems and make it even more outstanding? That's so pretty. You're doing good work in Barbados. Isn't that pretty? I like it. I like it very much. Well done, Paula. Marika from the Netherlands is sent in 77. You'd think I'd know her name by now. Cool look. It's almost like retiform with those 3 strips of paper kind of going this way, hither, dither, and yon. Very, very cool look. She's got the front of an envelope. A front of an envelope. See, I was just thinking of putting envelopes with the open side. And here she has it as a front, as part of her sentiment. Oh man, that's so smart. She's got a beautiful golden crown there. And that is a crown that anybody could make. You could just use a half circle and then cut some of it out with a band and a doolally at the top. See? You could do that. That would be pretty. And then she's got a beautiful background to set it all on a pretty, pretty stage. I wonder, Netherlands, do they have royalty? I don't know. They might. I don't know. But it's real pretty. And doesn't, we have retiform on the random parameters, and this isn't exactly it, but it kind of makes me think of that. So, very pretty, Marika. You'll have to tell me. You've probably told me before. You can say my name weird too. I promise. I won't hurt my feelings. I think it's real cool. I like that, how you use this front of the envelope. Melinda Autry from North Carolina, her 25th. Congratulations, you're a major milestone achiever. That is a big deal. It is your first big deal after your first card, so well done. Black card base and black strips. Wow, that looks good. And pastel cardstock to make the fractured card look. Oh, is that what that's called? I like it. I just didn't know it had a word. It had a name. Images and text are iron on vinyl. Can you iron on paper? Who knew? I sure didn't. The tomb enveloped the body of Jesus, Easter party pastels, crown of thorn. We have several of those. And then you have the 3 vertical strips of pastel paper, horizontal and thin black. That's really pretty. A lot can happen in 3 days. I've never seen that. There you go. You can do that you could make this into an Easter card. A lot can happen in 3 days. Good point. It's really pretty, and I love the pastel colors with that bold black background. And it's ironed on vinyl. I think we've had that once before, and it kind of surprises me. So I am assuming these are like SVGs from Cricut or something. And then a lot can happen in 3 days. That is a brilliant sentiment. I love it. Thank you, Melinda, for sharing. Tina Fetterman from California. Look at that happy little fox with his very pretty crown. She's got envelope sticker. I spy with my little eye. There it is. Holding down the balloon, and then you could have some little presents floating around on envelopes with a balloon, couldn't you, if it wasn't very heavy? That'd be kind of a fun party favor where you get to pick your Anyway, this is the first time watching, and this is your first submission. Welcome, Miss Tina. So glad to have you. It's her first time watching and submitting. Man, she's jumping right in, both feet. Heard about you in the Scrapbook Expo. Oh, at the Scrapbook Expo. Wonder if it was Amanda or Tanisa, or who was our friend that was sharing. We do Amanda and Tanisa from Pear Blossom and Trinity all both give a lot of information about craft roulette at the expos, which is really cool. They carry around our business cards and give them away, and it's just really fun that they would support us in that way. They're very, very good friends of craft roulette. And look, we met Tina because of that, and we got this cute card with these, let's party, let's do that, Tina. I'm all about it. This is cute. You got a gold crown on a birthday. Yep, that's a fun thing. You know, if you go back to episode 6, and we had crown as a project, and see the difference between, don't go back, it's just painful, but see the difference between the show then and the show now and how crown was covered. There's only a very, very few submissions anyway. But one of them is Patty. Actually, she's got 2 of them. But they're not counted twice. And in the old days, you used to be able to send in more than one. But it wasn't counted more than once. So, welcome, Tina. Stephanie Mormon with the ducks that look like bananas, or the dolphins that look like bananas on her Facebook group. She's from Germany, and she is in Club 52. You know what you're in for. We want you to make your own business card that says Club 52, and a congratulations card to yourself as well. Chin up and straighten your crown. This is your kingdom, and only you know how to rule it. Ooh, yeah, that's some powerful words there. Look at her envelopes in the background. She's got an envelope for ephemera with those pretty poppies in it. Lots of envelopes. Some people probably found some paper that they didn't know they had that with envelopes on it. I think that's a cool twist of fate. And then girly spring birthday party colors. Those would be a beautiful, beautiful card, or a beautiful, beautiful party. I like party stuff. And the word crown is in sentiment. We take it. We take all that kind of groovy stuff, and you can see the 3 sentiment, or the 3 strips of paper are the sentiments. Yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff right there, Miss Stephanie, to celebrate your Club 52, which you still get nothing. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful. Stephanie is now, maybe I've introduced her as interesting, smart. I don't know what I can say about her now, but she's very clever. Well done. Tracy C. from New Zealand. Man, we are Barbados, Germany, Netherlands, now New Zealand. We're hopping all over. The background is made of many strips of paper. Yes, you can have more than 3. You just needed to have at least 3. I use pink, brown, green, and peach. Yeah, that would be a pretty garden party. I stamped crowns all over the envelope. That looks cool. That looks cool. It looks kind of like, what is that called? Like mixed media kind of stuff. That's not mixed media, but it looks like mixed media. And then she did, if you do that, that was really smart, Tracy. Because you can make the things go the direction you want them. Sometimes if you make an envelope out of something that has direction, then you've got owls upside down and different things like that, and crowns upside down, but you get to decide. So that was cute. And then she's got that pretty, that's a pretty edging on that mat. I think I may even have some stamps like that a former customer used to give me. And look at all those fleurs. Aren't those pretty? That's really pretty. I would go to that party. I would. I don't even like going to parties, but I'd go to that one. Ginger Larkin, what did you do now? Did you paint on rice paper again from New Mexico. I don't have a crown stamp, so I use Sumi ink and a little watercolor for the mountain. I use metallic watercolor on the envelope. So she's got her envelope with it. She does this to us. She just makes these really cool cards and paints them. So that would be the crown of the mountain, the summit, or the crown of the mountain, and bamboo leaves. Looks very official. 3 strips. That's really pretty. I don't know what she does. Sumi ink. I don't even know what that is. There's always so much to learn. Isn't there so much? And it's so much fun in the gallery because you get exposed to so many different things. You guys, I like this stuff a lot. Let's look at one more. Brenda Gentry's always pleasant to look at her cards. She has sent in 148. That's a whole lot, Brenda. I missed you today on the call. I was hoping you'd be there. I learned this card design from Shannon at May's last event last weekend. Oh, you went to the Cropolopagus or whatever May calls it. I can't remember. I knew you were going. That's fun. It's a double Z card with an envelope. Oh, there's the envelope. I see it. It's on the hidden part when it's the top picture, but then she showed it to us on the bottom smaller picture. Oh, it's a frog party. That's a great fun thing. Happy birthday. I'd never forget your birthday. Oh, hat trick. Does that just make you smile? Crowns on the frog. That's so cute because it's not even gold or anything. It's just green because that's what a frog would like. It's not easy being green, but if you are green, you might as well have a green crown. Strips of paper make the candles. Oh, those are candles. I thought those were buildings, and I thought, why is the frog in a whole bunch downtown? Is it like the frog that ate New York? But no, those are all candles, and she's got wicks on them. How fanciful. How delightful. Darn good stuff, isn't it? Man, I don't know. How do we get better next week? I don't know. Oh, you're here. Sumi ink is black permanent ink used in Japanese brush painting. You ground it from an ink stick. Yeah, I knew that Sumi when it was just a stick. Ground it real good. I'll be darned. I'll have to learn me some things about Sumi. That's very cute. Oh, really amazing. Well done. Just simply put, well done. You know what this means though, right? Is it time? Is Scrapacropolis. Not Cropolopagus. I think he's on Sesame Street. But I think it's time, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. It's time to go steal some art. Maybe. Definitely. That is something else. I'm reading about ink. Okay, it is time for Whodunit. Well, you all know who done it. I done it. But who did I steal the art from? That's the question of the day. The object of this game is to be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of Whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. Here come those Sherlocks. I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. My project will be inspired by a selected card, but it will not be a perfect copy. Oh my gosh, no. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because they may be quite hidden. They may be changed. They may be altered. They may be very undiscernible. I hope not. I hope you can get it. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream. To participate, you need to be also in the correct gallery on craftroulette.live. Open to look for clues. There it is. Craft Roulette has posted it. Thank you. To solve the mystery, type @Craft Roulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter that you believe inspired my card and the clue that broke the case wide open. Yep. Gloria Davis, I thank you for @Craft Roulette. Mary Gunn, bunny ears. They about fit my head. Thank you. Okay, so if you are the first one to solve it, what would... Do you get to anything? Oh, of course you get something. Oh, and by the way, Don Simpson, Cracker Jack, Detective 204, your card is still sitting over there. I haven't sent it. Sorry. You win a Krog. That is not a frog. That is a Krog. And it is a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. Everybody wants one. It will go all over the world. If you want it. A Krog. Gotta love a good Krog in your life, right? All right. Everybody set up? You don't have to play. Do not feel like you have to play. But if you want to play, you are welcome to do so. All right, let me think. I gotta think before I go stealing stuff. You know, it is it's a big job to go stealing art. Nothing that you, for a lightweight. If you are faint of heart, do not steal art. That's a ridiculous poem, and I think I'll probably use it again. I have a card base. Will it go this way? Will it go this way? Does it matter? Or will it go this way? I have some black cardstock. The slow mode is on. That means if you make a guess, it will take a minute before you can make another one. Stephanie's here. We just did your card, Stephanie. We just talked about your pretty card. I've got another piece of paper. And yet another piece of paper. Before we get too busy here, there is somebody that wants to say hi. Why, Decoy Duck? You want to say hi to Stephanie? He thanks you for sending the Decoy Duck fruit plate, which seems to fit this group somehow. The Decoy Duck fruit plate that were pretending to be bananas or dolphins. What do you have to say for yourself, Decoy? That's good luck in duck. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. It's one of the... I was thinking again this week that if I went and told somebody about what I do... Well, there's a little gem right there. It would make so little sense. That it could be. It's just a wonderful thing that I get to be involved with something so silly. I think I used this last week. This is a little brick wall, stone wall from Rabbit Hole Designs. Okay, so this thing is cool. This craft thing that's it is cool. I didn't think I thought, oh gosh, I don't need another tool like that, but it is good. It is good, and it's from Waffle Flower. There's probably other ones. This one is just the one I happen to have, and we also just booked cute Nina on for the show in April, so we're looking forward to meeting Nina Yang on Craft Roulette. There it is. See how interesting that is? It didn't look like much, and then you take it off and you go, whoa, that's quite a bit of color there. So we will just be happy with that. I'm not sure if I'm getting much on here. This little guy has been used a lot. I just wanted a little bit more. Okay. Okay, do we have any guesses? Has anybody won yet? Not yet? Not yet? Not yet? Okay. All right. Well, you know I go on benders, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, and what a better bender to be on than the dust bunnies. So I have a whole bunch of dust bunnies to choose from, and I'm really not sure which one to choose, but this guy is looking mighty done, so I think we're going to use him. He's awfully cute too, though. I may bake both of them. I may use both of them. There's another one. Is it something I'm going to use, or is it... We also have this one, and this one, and that one. And some dusters. And I see another one under there. Oh, dust bunnies! Oh, dust bunnies! Give me guidance! Well, we'll just trim one up and see what we can do. Your dust bunnies came this week, and you immediately sneezed in joy. That's wonderful. Dust in good health. They are so adorable. Did you get Dusty too? Oh, it's a big bunny. He's so cute. Looks a little bit like the bunny version of Jabba the Hutt. So I guess you could do that. I guess you could use it somehow or other that way, but I'm not sure how. Maybe when Anna York quits doing... She's never going to quit doing Star Wars. She could move into Dust Bunnies. She could do a Dust Bunny series for 100 cards. That could be wonderful. I think I have dies for these. I don't think I've ever used them. Because I'm just an old fussy cutter. Oh my goodness gracious. The dogs are... Oh, those are dogs. We have these cute little dogs cat a corner from us, and one is a bear. So he just goes... Oh! And our dogs are not that loud, but with them, I don't know, it's nice. But that little dog just goes... Oh! He's so cute. I'm just so glad he's not mine. Because I don't feel so guilty then. But they do talk. They have a lot to say. Lots of dog gossip. Did you hear about the Great Dane on the corner? I mean, they talk about it all, I'm pretty sure. How are we doing on our guesses? Doing pretty well. Having a good time looking at those beautiful cards. There's a lot to be seen. So many cards to be seen. Oh. There we go. What else do I have? Let's see, I have... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, there's a piece. There's a piece. We'll use that one. And I think I have another one. Okay. What are you going to do with that, detectives? Ha ha ha. Maybe I'll cut my crown. Let me just trim a little strip first. There's that. Now we'll go for the crown. Didn't need to be too big. Gonna be on a dust bunny, right? I've been using this little scrap a lot. That would almost look like a crown just like that. Why mess with perfection? Maybe make it a little shorter. A little bit of an arch to it. Oh yeah, that's just fine. That's a crown. That is a crown. Kind of a dopey looking crown. Doesn't have to be a good looking crown. Maybe a... There's more. There's more if I need it. Okay. Just think crown, Mary. Just think crown. There we go. Does it look good on him? Or does it look better? Oh, no. He's not sideways. Okay, so it's got to be this guy. He'll just be the page. Lady in waiting. Something. All right. Okie doke. What are we going to do here? I forget. That's the best part, when you forget. Boy, I must have chosen a pretty hard one. Here you go. So when you're folding your own envelopes, if you want this part to go over this part, you just have to fold it in a little bit past that little guy, fold into that so that you've got this overlapping. That's my tip. No, I'm sticking to it. But hopefully I'm not going to stick to it as much as the glue is going to stick to this. And then it's just fine. No dye needed. It's not crooked. It's not straight, and it's going to be okay because it's going to have something in it. It's going to have this in it. That's probably a little big, but we'll figure that one out here in just a minute. See if he's going to go on here like so, I think. Yeah, we're going with this crown. We are. Come on, buddy. Put that tiara on your head. It's kind of weird like that. Seems like it should it's okay. I sounded like Decoy Duck. Okay, we'll put him on this little thing. Pay attention to the very good gluing. Very, very good gluing. You need a little cuteness on your face. There, see? You look healthier. Looks like you've gotten out in the sun. We had a beautiful day today. Okay, that is way too big. So we are going to do some hacking sack. Like so. Okay, that should work. We don't want him to come out, fall out, and get lost, so we're going to glue him in. Where'd that little piece go? Maybe it got glued in. It did. Oh, man. Put your little feet over that and nobody will know it's crooked. Right? Well, maybe somebody will know. Maybe I made it a little short. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it is just fine. Maybe it is just fine. Okay, so let's put, I had a little strip. Where did that go? There it is. Let's add that because I think it's going to be pretty. Because it is so pretty. Add some sparkly darkly. Gosh, I did another hard one? I didn't mean to make a hard one. You worked really hard last week, so I was thinking I might have made an easier one. Oh, you are such good detectives, though. You are staying on the case. really starting to consider a professional change in my life. Whoops, that didn't turn out so straight. That's okay. We'll just go with it. Whoops! Woo! Paper fun! How are we doing now? Are we going to get it now? It's that decoy duck. He keeps telling me secrets on how to do this. And he makes it so hard. Okay. That's pretty big. But before that, not to get fussy or anything, but we're going to get fussy. Not really. My level of fuss is always a little bit less than fussy. It's faux fussy. This apparently is not the same color green. Everybody ready for St. Patrick's Day? Did you make St. Pat? Oh, you probably don't want to talk to me because you're on slow mode. But did you make St. Patrick's cards? Whoops. My party looks kind of like a happy party, doesn't it? My party colors? Don't you think those would be happy colors? It would not be a garden party, I don't think. I think it would be a happy party. I wish I remembered who my inspirations party was. I do not. Okay, little darling. Let's see you come together. Isn't that pretty little circle? Looking for eyeballs on how far apart everything, how much is on all the sides. So, pull out some green. I'd cut some leaves earlier in the day. Nobody caught me doing that. I was showing my hand early. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry this was so hard. I hope it was, you'll find that it was worth it. Oops, that one has a flat top. Boink. Bless your hearts. I'm feeling so guilty now. Okay, I'm going to make it so easy. Are you ready for the easy part? Well, about time. Okay. Here comes the easy part. I promise you'll get it. I promise you'll get it soon. I guess. Well, actually, I don't know that for a fact now, do I? I shouldn't be making promises I can't keep. Okie doke. Where's my white pen? I'll just have it say, you are my favorite. Something like that. Okay, I gotta find my white pen. Thankfully, I buy lots at one time. Because I don't often know where they are. Oh, this is a skinny one. Ick. I know, Cindy Elkins. This is a mystery. Makes me think you should never ask me instructions for anything very serious. I may throw you off the case pretty easily. Aliens coming in? To dust? Would you let an alien in your house to dust? If they promised to not leave goo from their alien fingers. If they had alien gooey fingers. These are serious considerations. I have to make another one of these. You would let them in if they do laundry. I did. You know what, Teresa? Tracy. I didn't even have to read who said that. I knew. It were you. Couldn't say your name, but I knew it was you. Oh my goodness. I thought that would get closer to the realization. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to tell you guys here pretty soon. I don't have that many more things to add. That would be a first. I'll keep adding leaves. Did I mess up that much? A crook often, I think they think a crook does a great thing for their crookedness. But then it's, you start thinking, well, I don't know. Maybe it's not such a great crime after all. You start wondering about yourself. Whether you committed the crime of the century or not. Stick in there. Oh, you moved. Oh my. Oh, I was just about to. I was just about to give it up. I really was. I thought, oh my goodness. I got to look at that card and see if I even got the name right. I'm glad somebody solved the case. Whew. Who is this incredible detective to get this really hard case? We will find out just here in half a shake. Oh my goodness. You are my favorite. There we go. Whew. Okay. I think that's almost done, really. Okay, are you ready? Oh, what good gumshoes you are just to stay with it. My gracious. Okay, let's do it. Let's find out whose car did I steal. Yay! It was Carmen Broxma and the mushrooms gave it away. The mushrooms broke the case right open. That is the one we like. Yes, we are so glad. I'm not sure who got it first. I see a couple people, but they were... Aha, I thought it was you, Christina Holloman. How's your husband, by the way? Yes, it was Carmen Broxma, who has just finished making her 97th process video for Craft Roulette. And I thought, oh, that is such a big deal. I'm going to go, and our card was cute. And I could copy it and throw you guys off into to all sorts of different ways. But this was my card that I did inspired by Sweet Carmen Broxma. Let's go over. So to let me make sure that there were things that were similar, because I'm starting to doubt it myself. I don't know. Oh, let's see. So Carmen put a small envelope, see her small envelope, a small envelope on a card with mushrooms. So did I. She used great party colors. That was her definition of her colors, and so did I. I think these are great party colors. She had the element of the crown above the sentiment, and I did put that on my original. Here's my original. I did put the crown above the sentiment, but then I thought, no, it looks better on the dust bunny this time. So I would have gone ahead and put another crown here if nobody got it. That was my next step, I think. And then she had 3 strips under her focal, and as did I. So I think instead of differences, she had a rectangle and I had an oval. She had pattern paper and I had a stencil. But generally, other than that, it was there's a lot of similarities, and I just stuck in leaves. She used stamps, but I hand cut mine, and I think I need another little mushroomy right there. I think it will look good, but that's what we got. That's what we came to steal, and that's what I did. I almost got away with it this week. Oh my goodness, did I ever get close to getting away with it? Let's see. She also used pattern paper, but I used a little pattern paper right here, but I didn't have it prominent. Her card is super cute, and she has done a great job with all her little videos that she has made. Congratulations, Christina. You've won before, but you've won much faster before. That was a tough one. Oh, who done it? I done it. But yeah, Carmen was my inspiration. Well done. I was getting nervous. What do I need to tell you other than that? I'll send you one. You can tell me if you want dust bunnies or gnome. The gnome. Your choice. The gnome has some glue I need to take off. Oh, that wasn't hard. Okay. We can do it. Hey, by the way, we also have a third show where we talk more about the cards. We enjoyed having Rebecca Feltner on last week. Thank you, Rebecca, again from Beck and Sam, for joining us. It was really fun to go through cards with you. We have another mystery guest on Thursday. It is a recorded show, so I can't tell you exactly when it's on. It is just for patrons. It goes over on our patron login section of craftroulette.live. There's a lot over there. A lot of fun. Maybe your card will be included. It is only for patron cards as well. So if you're not a patron, we won't be talking about you behind your back. We only talk nice things anyway. We're glitter fairies after all. Do want to also remind you there is a new wonderful creative companion for Craft Roulette. If you didn't see the show Friday night, it is a fun little book, and it's got tons and tons of little pages for you to make notes about your project. You can make them before when you're planning, or you can make them after when you want to remember, like me. So that is what we have going on. It's called Craft Roulette Creative Companion. It is available on Trinity Stamps. But there's another thing for patrons, and so let's tell our patrons thank you while I tell you about this. Because anybody can buy this. But we're going to have a book club, a once a month book club that will be following the third in review every month for patrons. And we are going to discuss in our book club. It's not one of those book clubs where you just sit around and eat and drink wine. It's going to be, well, you can if you want, but it's going to be one of those book clubs where we talk about ways we use our books. Not what we've read, but how we use them, because we're card makers, yes. And so we're going to be doing that, and I think we'll get a lot of insight. I know several people have already gotten theirs, And they will have things that they want to do, and I have things that I want to do. And so it'll be really enlightening to find out how people are using it. I'm looking forward to that, just at least so as we get started on this new book adventure, we'll at least get it going on until through summer. So it's just once a month. Book club, yes. Hat trick. I don't know. I just mentioned it Friday and I didn't do a very good job of it. So that's probably why. It is written, the instructions or the information is on our patron blog under the weekly update. So I think you might look into that and you might get some more info. Thank you guys, one and all. We can't be here live every Friday and Tuesday night without you. So keep it up. Keep helping us. Keep getting the cuteness out to the world and the fun that is Craft Roulette. For real, for real, for real. Hey, I got one more joke for you. All right. So it's not real. I'm sorry. It wasn't a joke. It's not a joke. Do want to, but before I tell you, let's kiss our brains. Kiss those brains. And remember to come back Friday to meet Ann Butler from Bella Crafts Publishing. She's been crafting for a long time. You can check her out also on Bella Craft Publishing, and they have an online magazine, which is kind of fun and has more than just paper crafts. So check it out, and we will see you Friday with that, and then next Tuesday for this, and hopefully my card will be easier by lands. But knock knock. Who's there? Saul. Saul who? Saul, folks. We'll see you Friday. Bye-bye.